This podcast is sponsored by our good friends at Phaser Marketing. Let's be honest, either you own a small business or you know somebody that does. Phaser Marketing is a one-stop shop marketing team for your business. They stop you from wasting your valuable time trying to learn and juggle the core elements of marketing. If you want to focus more on what you do best, make sure to check out their website at phasermarketing.com. That's PHASER marketing.com and take your business to the next level.
Back to another episode of Behind the Front Desk
with the lounge chair riders. They are riding again, as they say.
I like it.
Maybe they'll start saying that.
Back in the saddle again.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that'd be a sweet theme song.
I feel like there's a
copyright on that.
Back in the lounge chair again.
Back in the lounge chair
Back
again.
in the leather again.
I like that.
It's AC/DC, right? Back in the saddle again.
No, that's
Who is it?
it's not AC/DC, but I don't know who sings it, to be honest. The name's like right up. Is it Arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
I can hear it. I just couldn't.
I kept thinking Nazareth for some reason, but no, it's Aerosmith.
We have them sing our own theme song.
We want Lenny Kravitz to do Fly Away.
I'd rather have Aerosmith, personally.
No.
That's just me.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz would be pretty sweet.
Well, I think both would be sweet, but...
Yeah, but Lenny over Aerosmith.
Oof.
Now you do early Aerosmith when they were actually like good rock. Then it becomes a hard choice, but like the newer stuff that everyone else knows a lot of.
Your eye's a little red.
Yeah.
Your left eye.
It's probably itching it.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Here, let me fix it.
Like on the inner?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just because it's strained
Oh.
from
Being awake?
from Xbox.
Oh, okay. That's just checking.
Yeah.
Thought Dad
It
clocked
happens.
you in the eye, too.
Wouldn't surprise me. I think he was out to fight me.
Yeah. Well, he's juiced.
He was. Yeah, he's got mom over.
Ooh.
No, that's just from, I think, just like sitting so close to the TV, just probably not blink as much. They're getting dry and they're just getting strained.
Yeah.
Because I think my right eye has it a little bit too. It's not as much, but my left eye gets it bad.
I'm lounging.
Lounging? Okay.
Let me tell you, earlier when I was getting that, took a nap. I felt so good. I woke up at like 6. I was so pumped.
See, I would love to take a nap. Can't do it though.
You were bummed?
No,
He was
so
pumped.
It just sounded like he said.
Oh.
It was like
What?
a mixture of pummed and I don't know what I'm saying. No?
Bummed.
Whatever. Let's move past it.
Yeah.
Let's just forgive and forget.
Never forget.
Okay. Just kind of confused by that whole occurrence.
I am too. I'm confused about what we're doing here.
Anyway.
Well, I think you said you had some things to talk about.
Well, I said,
Say.
yeah, I had some things that I could go into. Wasn't sure if I was ready to go into them or not.
Now I'm interested. I'm very intrigued by this.
No, it's not anything crazy. It's just, quit my job today.
Really?
Well, it's the last day at the place I've been for 4 years, so
How's it feel?
it's a little emotional.
I can tell.
Yeah. Last night, Josh and I, we
Oh, good boy, Josh.
got emotional for 2 hours in the empty bar with all the lights off, and yeah, it's been kind of emotional. But Josh is moving as well, so
Where's he headed to?
I think he bought a house or that they're trying to close on the house, so hopefully everything works out with that. But it's in Canada or near Canada.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Wow.
So
It's a big move.
yeah, so he'll be done as well in like June.
Yeah.
End of an era.
I gotta ask, when you walked out, did you like stop there for a second and be like, oh, it's like, see ya. It's like it's been 4 years.
Yeah, it was a really weird moment, and like when I left, and like all the regulars were telling me that they loved me basically and stuff, and it was just kind of it was very weird. I hadn't really felt it before. I felt it a little bit when I left the gym, but also nobody was there, and I was like, well, I'm still gonna see Eddie, so it was just kind of
Yeah.
like, it was like, not a whole lot's gonna change, and then obviously we started this, so that kind of took care of not seeing you guys or
Yeah.
anything, and while I live with you, so it's
Yeah.
like that wasn't ever really an issue, but now like
Now we don't stop seeing each other.
yeah, now I can't
Kinda
get,
sick of you.
now I can't get away from you guys.
I just want to drop it. It's like, nope, gotta do other stuff.
Yeah, seriously. Well, we wanted to drop, and now we're out here again.
We can still do
I
it.
was
We're
gonna
back
say,
in the
are
saddle.
we still dropping? Because I was very
Probably.
okay.
Well, I'm trying, but Z-Man, I'd love to watch an episode of Sons though as well before I go on the trip.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow morning.
That's true. Sold to the man in the flannel shirt.
My
Oh, yeah.
all-American flannel.
Do you have a lot of flannels?
8.
Okay, it's not terrible. That's
Like
not
my
bad.
flannels. This
Yeah.
one's my favorite though.
Well, it's like me and the crew necks. It's
Yeah.
I feel like once you get something you like, you just stick with that.
That's why I only wear Phaser Marketing merch.
Check them out. phasermarketing.com.
Because every time I put them on, I feel better about myself.
See that dartboard over there? Check
Yeah.
them out.
It only gets bullseyes.
As the dart sits above it.
Yeah, but I place that there.
Yeah, he did that for dramatic.
But if you throw from anywhere, bullseye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the score, darts? 180.
Possibly.
I believe so.
Yeah, you're setting a record on quickest to get to 0 with phaser marketing dartboard.
Yeah, I think so.
Quote us on that.
Sorry, Luke.
Phasermarketing.com.
That's just
That's
kidding.
PHAS.
I was gonna do that, but I was like, well, that pumped in at the beginning of the episode.
I gotta get myself some merch.
You do? I have every piece of merch they've ever sold.
They've only sold like 6 things, or do you mean?
Is that a shot at them or a shot
no,
at
no,
Reno?
no. I meant like, have they only sold like 6 things so far?
Well,
Who's has
Ripping
all
our
6 or
sponsor
whatever?
apart real fast.
No,
Well,
I'm
I
not
have-
saying that.
They have 3 different hats. They have
okay.
like 3 different shirts. They have sweatshirt. I was one of the early adopters of
Okay,
the dartboard.
that's what I was trying to get at.
A coaster,
not
a
that
mug.
they had only had 6 things sold total. I didn't know if he had all of their like merch, and they only have a certain number of stuff so far. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Anywho,
Finish this and we'll see what happens to this.
they're still selling merch, so contact Luke Agabron to buy merch. And hopefully we'll have some soon.
Yeah. Still working
Once
on
we
the logo.
once we get a logo.
Got a few
Logo's
ideas.
Big deal.
drawn out.
Loved them.
Yeah.
A lounge chair with smoke.
Whoa. We keep that a secret until it's released.
Yeah. I like that idea.
I don't want that taken. 'Cause that's like my baby right now.
Okay.
It looks so cool.
Yeah, I'll just bleep.
I mean,
out.
on,
I'll just cut
paper,
out
it
what
looks
I just
like
said.
shit.
No,
But
I
in
loved
my
it. I
head,
thought it
looks
looked really
incredible.
cool.
I like it. But I kind of want to do the one I was talking about from behind. It does look cool.
Yeah, I do like that.
I'll send a photo when you're in LA if I finish it.
Will
I
you
think I can
finish?
just show you. I can just show it to you because we'll be at your house.
Yeah.
But
Oh, we're doing this at my house now. Okay.
well, like if we're editing,
Oh.
we've literally talked about this.
Sounds incredible.
I'll have to clean it up. A lot of clothes around
God damn it. Okay.
and a lot of guns.
I don't care about that.
Huh. Registered?
Don't need to in the state of North Dakota. What's up?
Actually.
No, nothing. Once you buy it, you buy it.
Interesting.
Yeah. God, I love America.
That Always Sunny episode where Frank, how many unregistered guns do you have in your car?
A
A lot. A lot.
Dennis, how many bench warrants do you have for sexual misconduct? He's like, okay, yeah, I see where you're heading with this, Steve.
Let's see what you got.
That's an awesome episode.
Oh, there's a lot of awesome episodes.
But that one I love too. That one is probably my favorite of that.
Just like that, I'm on the fence now. Back on the fence.
I'll tell you one thing I'm fired up about.
What?
The weather. The weather pissing me off. Whenever it's a good, like, nice day, like today turned out to be.
Yeah, I really regretted not taking the motorcycle.
Oh, I thought there was stuff moved around here. I thought you took it out.
Well, the whole time I was dropping with Mason, I'm sitting there like, gotta leave at this time. I'm like, it's decently nice out. Last I went out there to take Winnie for a walk, I'm like, it's pretty nice. And I'm not picking up Jess. She's driving on her own, so I could just ride the motorcycle to my aunt's, go for a nice evening ride back.
Sounds
And then
so
for some
sweet.
reason, I just was just like, not gonna do it. Just took the car, which then at first worked out in my favor because Jess had called me and she's like, my car's not starting. And so at that point, I was gonna have to go and pick her up. So I'm like, well, thank God I don't have the motorcycle because I'm now not prepared for that yet. Well, then of course I get her car starting, figured out the issues, and it's like, well, now I definitely could have taken the motorcycle. And now I haven't stopped thinking about it.
I've noticed. But I haven't stopped thinking about it either because I'm pissed because it's going to be our first summer that we have bikes and we know how to ride them for the whole summer.
Yeah.
And it's taken a while to get here.
Yeah, it seemed like it was coming extra early, and then
Yeah, we rode a little bit.
we
And
had
now we're
2
just-
weeks of gorgeous weather.
And I finally allowed us to start watching Sons of Anarchy again because that's the only reason why I stopped watching it is because they made me too sad because we couldn't
And
ride
as soon as
motorcycles.
we start rewatching, then it's like, all
The
right,
snow started
back
blowing.
till winter.
Snow started.
Snow for 2-3 days straight.
Yeah, and rained for 17 days straight or whatever it was.
Yep.
Right after we also put the roof on our camper, and now we haven't been able to do anything on it because it's been snowing and raining.
If you're wondering about what our hogs look like, don't worry.
We'll
You might
pepper-
see them.
We'll pepper in some pictures in the montage.
I thought you guys were going to be using them in the montage.
Oh, we will. Oh,
Oh,
true. So
yeah.
pepper in a video.
I would like to wait though until I can get her wash and wax though.
It looks good, but I
looks
understand.
Yeah,
great.
but it's
I understand what you're saying though. It looks good.
you
want it
see
to
that color?
tip-
I
tip-top.
need that.
Well, mine.
waxed.
I like yours. Yeah, yours is. Well,
It's cute.
I like yours. Yeah, it's great for a starter bike. Yeah, definitely. No, yours is. I like yours. Yours is very nice looking. I actually prefer yours over his only because I think yours would be easier to
Oh,
ride.
so much easier.
Well, yeah, his you can pick up with one hand, whereas mine is I'm throwing my back out trying to. lift it if I
Okay, you
need
can't
to.
just it's not that small, people.
It's not that it's small. It's just
It's a 1985 Honda Rebel 250.
It's just comparing that to
A man's
this
bike.
hog of a.
It's like-
It's just in size comparison. Mine is overdone. It's
so unnecessary.
bulky.
yeah.
So unnecessary.
2015 Harley Street Glide
Is that your dad's?
Daytona Blue. It was. It's mine now.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
It's legally in my name. But yes, it was my dad's.
How long did he have that? 3.5 years, probably.
Oh,
3.5, 4 years.
that's just.
Yeah.
We can hear things.
Oh, I thought it was starting.
I think it is. But we'll ignore it.
Yeah, I think like 3.5, 4 years.
Did he ride it much though?
At first, when he first got it, yeah. Before
But-
he got injured.
Okay, I was gonna say after injured though, he probably really.
Yeah, he
couldn't.
only rode it. He would only ride it if he was actually physically able to. But at first, he loved that thing. That's where
Yeah.
basically all the mileage came from.
Look at that thing. Just peeking at us. Just one.
She's staring at me.
We taking him for a ride? What's the tempo right now? It's probably cold now, isn't it?
Well, that was the other reason why I originally decided not to as well, because I thought maybe it might be a little bit cold that night.
Yeah, it's freezing.
What is it?
It's 30. Feels like 34 degrees
I'm
outside.
in.
That one night when I went for a night ride, a couple weeks ago, probably when we were trying to come up with podcast names, and then
Yeah.
we were gonna drop, and then I went for a motorcycle ride.
Yep.
Maybe the best thing ever. That was just so much fun.
I would love to just because I finally have clear glasses for it now.
I just wear a helmet, but
I know, but I don't want to wear my full helmet. I like my bucket helmet.
I do
hate
want
the
to.
full
Oh,
helmet.
I hate my full helmet. helmet.
bucket helmet. I love it.
Yeah, I need to buy like a Sons of Anarchy. Like I like the
my.
ones that they wear backwards.
Yeah.
It's got the little lip on it. And they put it on backwards. And I also love it because then I also saw Jax Teller do it in the show, but you can put the helmet on over your
His hat.
baseball cap.
Yep.
That makes my life way easier with my
My
hair.
uncle told me he has another helmet that he thinks
Dibs?
would be perfect for me.
Oh,
So I'm gonna.
I thought he was
try
gonna
to-
say perfect for me.
Oh.
I was like, I don't think I've met him. How does he know me so well?
He's Uncle Bubba though. So.
Bubba.
I do want to
But-
hang out with Bubba.
So I think that's what he said. So if he is, I might see that, and if he doesn't want it and gives it to me, then you can have the other bucket helmet.
Incredible.
Because then I'll have 3 of them.
I have one Suzuki helmet that's like made to go with a completely different
A
bike.
Honda,
'cause
right?
It's supposed to go with my Honda. Then my colors are like yellow and orange, and the helmet's red and black. So doesn't match up very well.
We'll get plenty of riding before you leave us. We'll get
Forever.
plenty of riding in for sure.
Yeah, but I'm not leaving until like almost next winter.
Are you bringing it with you? I would anticipate yes.
Of course he is. That's ding.
me.
That's
Oh,
that's ding.
I was like, oh my gosh,
It's coming through the walls.
right? I was like, whoa.
Pay no attention to that. But yeah, no, you're bringing it with you to L.A.
Yep, that's the plan. Either that bike or a different bike. But
Yeah. Well, gonna need a different bike.
if I find a bigger bike, I'll take that one with. But
Whatever happened to your dad's buddies?
the girl that was her bike, she wanted to keep it because the weather got nice and wanted to keep it. Then
All right then.
yeah, it hurt.
Thanks for that.
It hurt. So I've been bummed, but I've been looking at other bikes and just been kind of keep my eye out. I like the V Stars and I like the Vulcans, and it's kind of something. They're a little cheaper than obviously trying to look at like a Harley or something like yours. So that would be
Yeah.
It was your phone.
It was my phone. Haven't looked at it though.
Unlike
But
being who's texting with the sound
instantly.
on.
Yeah.
That's not you, right?
I don't think so.
I-
I wasn't
Okay.
moving.
Anywho,
For God's sakes, just turn your fucking sound off.
yeah.
I have my sound on all the time because I'm busy at work. That was just a Snapchat though.
Obviously.
Oh, thanks.
Why are you snapping right now?
Why?
Apparently, this just
Because I'm
shit.
in the mood.
Were we boring you?
Apparently.
This looks
But,
bad
I mean-
bad for our audience because if one of our co-hosts
Yeah.
is bored,
But
why are they tuning in?
but I mean, if there's some juice on the line. you
Well,
know,
what
the
juice you got? Pepper something in there. What you
This
got?
is the situation we've talked about on Tuesday or Thursday actually. The old coworker. So. You know what
I'm
talking
confused.
about.
I don't remember.
I'm very confused.
The one you weren't the biggest fan of.
Yeah. What about her?
Well, that's
Always snapper.
that's the yeah.
Oh,
the
that's who you're
juice.
So he
snapping.
has to respond apparently.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Hey.
That makes total sense.
You gotta.
No, I get it. I get
Yes,
it.
I was gonna
It
say
was
in
before
my-
bros, apparently. That's what I'm getting.
Hey,
Isn't that how the saying goes?
for some,
Or is it bros first?
depends on the way you look at it, but yeah, it tends.
Well, I'm
going to
look at it in the view of I love my bros. So they're
Well, it
first.
doesn't even have to be about bros and hoes. It could just be about we're in the middle of a podcast.
I like how you're getting on me, even though you took a phone call on Tuesday.
Yeah, but I have a New Year's resolution where I have to answer the phone call.
Okay, I get that.
What is
but-
your New Year's resolution to snap during a podcast?
No, I just,
No, I don't know.
one
If I
of
got a
those
phone call
things-
right now, I'd have to answer it. But
Yeah, I tell people not to call me from.
No, just snap them.
Yeah, just nice. Nice. That was good. Back to motorcycles.
What about them?
Love them.
Yeah. Still deathly afraid.
Still, I'm so every once in a while I just like I get very
I get in my head very easily.
no. I was just gonna say I feel very proud of myself that I always wanted to ride a motorcycle and I now do. So it's just
Yeah.
kind of one of those moments that like it pops in my head every once in a while and I'm like, wow, I have my own motorcycle and I ride it. It's kind of cool.
No, I
Kind of something I didn't think I'd ever really do, honestly.
Ask with you, the nervousness that you get, is it because you ever driven motorcycles a lot, or is it?
Well, you don't
Ridden.
drive it. Yeah, so you don't
Ridden.
drive a
God damn.
motorcycle.
You ride
Oh
'em.
my god. Oh my ass
Do you,
tonight.
do you drive a roller coaster as well?
Yeah, of course.
Do you drive a plane?
Of course. Yeah, that's definitely not me.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, what were you asking? Now?
Is it because you haven't had a crazy amount of experience doing it, or is it just because like there's
Well, it's
with the car there's a little bit of a protection if you were to something.
Well,
bad
yeah,
to
it's
happen.
multiple things. It's that I only have a few months of actual experience, like getting used to riding again. I rode on a Ninja, which is fun, but it's a tiny little crotch rocket. And then Mason immediately goes, "All right, get on the bike now." And it's like, huh, okay. So I'm still not used to just being able just to ride like a normal sized bike where I have this big thing that is easy to control once you hit good speed. Like it's a very good bike, but yeah, think about it. It's still how many hundreds of pounds of motorcycle that you're controlling,
Yeah.
with a lot less cover that you would in a car. Riding a motorcycle definitely makes you realize how dumb people are on the road, like how cautious you actually need to be.
I haven't really had like a bad moment or anything.
I
though,
haven't
yet.
either, but it just being on the motorcycle just makes you so much more aware of just different things on the road.
Well, you're always paying attention to what's
Yeah.
happening in
like
front
if
of
like
you.
if I'm in the car, I'm literally controlling the steering wheel. I got two fingers on my knee, just kind of controlling the car, flipping through the channels, music. What do I feel like listening to? Whereas this, I'm like, oh my god,
Well, it's like you're also all your hands and your feet are
they're doing something.
involved
Yeah,
because your left foot
you got clutch,
shifting,
brake,
your right
gas.
foot brake,
Yeah, it's
throttle, clutch.
every appendage that you have is being utilized.
That's what I love about it. It's like it's everything. It's so engaging and
Yeah.
like you actually have to be paying attention, otherwise you're either
Something could
shifting
happen.
poorly and then somebody's right on your ass, or
Yeah.
you're do too much front brake and you go over the handlebars and
That sounds terrible.
yeah.
It's just simply knowing just to hit both the rear brake and the front brake same time and just easing into them.
I really only use the rear brake unless it's like a complete stop, and I put a little front brake
use
in.
the front brake more. I mean, you know what? I have been more often than not throwing in the rear brake as well, but I really mostly use it if I need if I gotta go like a quicker stop, like
But
yellow light, and I need to slow down.
but front brake, you're more at risk than if there's
Yeah.
gravel on the road. That
yeah,
front tire
absolutely.
hits that, and it can just skid out from underneath you and
Yeah,
go down. As where a
absolutely.
back tire, if you lock up the back tire, you can steer out of it with the
Yeah.
front.
But it definitely has made me more aware of the road. Big bike to handle. It's also my dad's bike that also gives me nerves all the time.
That's
But
true.
then again, though, once I get going, like
Oh,
now
it
that
looks so
that
cool.
I'm taking the interstate, that I'm used to riding on the interstate a little bit. Oh my god!
That sounds so
Oh,
sweet. I still
it's-
haven't rode on the interstate yet.
Like I just want to I just feel like I could let go and just ride.
You probably could.
Could for a while.
But my bike is not as powerful, so it's gonna struggle on the interstate to keep up with traffic.
Well, yeah, it was like I was saying when Mason had taken it out when they were going to South Dakota, and when he called me or when he told me he found out it has like a sixth gear, and he was so excited, just like, oh my god, this is incredible! You hit that sixth gear, you're flying, you're in the air, just like you feel nothing.
Yeah,
And
that
I got me
sounds
so
cool.
excited.
That sounds so cool.
It also made me sweat so much.
Well, my bike is also. Do you know the term for it? It's when you do like rubber mounts for the engine and stuff like that. Because your engine's like mounted differently, I think, than what mine is. Because mine, the engine, you feel it in like the handlebars and stuff.
Mhm.
Do you feel yours that much? Like if you ride, like if you ride your bike for a long
No,
time,
I really don't.
yeah. As were mine, you ride it, you get there, your whole body, it feels like you've been on those old school massage chairs where all they do is vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, and you could
I-
you could feel it in your hands.
Yeah, you can feel it in your
too.
Yeah,
hands. and,
I feel nothing.
yeah, I don't remember exactly what it is, but I think mine's just mounted like straight to the frame basically and stuff.
Yeah.
So everything
It could just be
fucking
too.
rattles.
Just newer models. Obviously, they found out different ways to do it as well.
Yeah, mine's an 85. She's old.
I've only ridden
She's
one
experienced.
like motorcycle. It was a BMX, and it wasn't bad. I just was sketched because I was riding it at my lake, and it's like going up and down hills. I just was so
Are you thinking bicycle?
no, whatever the fucking thing is. But
BMW?
I'm gonna strangle you. So
I'm
stupid.
actually confused because you said BMX
it's
and it.
motocross, like an actual.
Oh,
Like a dirt bike.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
I mean, I knew what he was getting at, but I mean,
I
probably,
was-
probably does help
Well,
to clarify.
you.
I was
Yeah.
confused because I hear BMX and I think bicycle.
But he did say motorcycle. It was a BMX or whatever. So
That's where I got lost.
yeah,
dirt
no, but
bike,
you can kind of
whatever.
work your way into that. It's probably a dirt bike, is what he was
I
meaning.
appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you. I couldn't think of it. So
Yeah, that's all right.
no, but I just remember being sketched going up and down the hill on it and being like,
You
God,
almost get that whiskey throttle
Yeah.
where you start to have to hold yourself onto the seat and you're like hitting
Yeah.
more throttle and
mhm.
that's
Well,
when it gets.
and it's
Woo!
gravel too. It's gravel too.
Gravel is
Yeah.
horrifying.
Yeah, it's not cool.
When we went to that bar a few weeks ago with Mason, or when I did, everything was, the road was all cement, but once you're actually turning in to go to the bar, it was all gravel.
Was it the Wild Rice?
Wild rice, all gravel, and I was not prepared for that. So I was just so scared.
Armpits were pouring sweat probably.
Well, it was also that one of those, like, where it felt like 60 miles an hour wind, one of those windy days.
Oh yeah.
Where,
Oh, you
where
said
I
you
was,
were
I was slanted,
Yeah.
trying to just hold myself upright.
Yeah, I only felt it like once when I was going through one of the little parks around here and stuff, and I was riding around like a little turnaround spot, hit just like the tiniest little bit of gravel, and immediately almost lost the whole bike. I was just like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
That was the first time I really felt it how like easy gravel can just screw you on a bike.
Yeah, seeing that's when I was riding the bike. I just remember being like, "Oh my God, I could eat shit here going downhill." Of course, it's like, it's a single lane road, so I'm like, God, this would be terrible to eat shit on.
Well, now that have actually ridden on gravel, it makes me hate that part of Sons of Anarchy. Because there's a few times you'll see them like on the gravel where they speeding out of there, and I'm like, it's probably very doable on a motorcycle, but it just doesn't seem possible
Yeah.
that they are flying
Yeah.
out on a gravel road.
But then the amount of like confidence and the amount of like how stable you feel
Yeah.
on like tar, it's just incredible. Like on tar and when you're just roaring, feel like you can do anything on that bike. You let go of the handlebar, you stand up on the seat, like easy
That's what I love
rider
that I-
style.
That's what I love, that fact that I have cruise control.
I wish I did. I don't even have a working speedometer.
I know you use your phone,
Yeah.
kind of, and you just judge other people.
Yeah, now I just either make you go first or I just speed off and figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I kind of know where I'm going with what gear I'm in and where I'm at in the throttle. I can kind of have a pretty good guess on what speed I'm going, so I'm not that concerned about it. But and if I'm roaring up on people, I just go, whoa, maybe I should slow down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And if people are on my ass, whoa, maybe I should speed up.
Yeah.
But I would like a working speedometer. It would be.
I mean, it would be a
would
smart
be
thing,
nice.
but then again, if you're looking at a new bike, then
Yeah.
might not be fully worth it.
Yeah. Agreed.
depending.
We'll see what happens.
What do we have for time?
Oh, not much. Not much left. About a minute.
I guess we just wrap it up then.
Live long and ride hard. On the chairs.
Of life. Nice. Thanks.
You got something to add to it?
No.
Oh.
No. Stay safe out there.
Oh. I feel like we've said that before. Maybe that's our thing. Stay safe.
I don't.
I like just confusing Z-Man is really what I
Oh,
like
yeah.
doing.
He gets confused so damn.
Because I just stare into his eyes and make it seem like we've done this before, but we haven't. So
Gets me every time.
I know. That's why I do it. I love it. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Bye.
See you.